BYD has said it will aim to sell between 3 and 3.7 million vehicles this year, but the quarterly numbers are just in, and it isn't great news, I'm afraid, because the Chinese electric vehicle maker BYD has surpassed Volkswagen to become China's best-selling car brand for the first time in the first quarter, selling more than 440,000 cars in the country. According to Bloomberg, this achievement marks a meteoric rise for the EV maker, which was backed by Warren Buffett. And I did some videos recently where I talked about the huge amounts of money that Warren Buffett has been selling his shares for. So BYD's chairman, Wang Chuanfu, stated last month that he aims to overtake Volkswagen by the end of 2023. Volkswagen has been the best-selling brand among automakers in China since at least 2008, which is when data from the China Automotive Technology and Research Center became available. In the first quarter, the automaker sold 427,000 units under the Volkswagen brand in China. But you have to remember that Volkswagen is kind of an umbrella company, so they have Volkswagen own Bentley, Seat, Porsche, Audi, for example, so lots of other companies. So we're just talking about Volkswagen brand. So with electric vehicles accounting for about 6% of total sales, if I remember that number correctly, I'm pretty sure I did. The trend of legacy foreign brands such as Volkswagen, Audi and BMW declining reflects the increasing influence of Chinese EV makers who are muscling in with increasingly sophisticated and affordable models. BYD's success can be attributed to the company's focus on what they call new energy vehicles, which accounted for 40% of new energy car sales in the first quarter. And so new energy car sales in China, what that means is EVs, basically. But not just EVs, but hydrogen fuel cell vehicles too, although that accounts for almost none of the sales really. So it's a term that's not really been around very long, is new energy vehicles, which is electric cars, hydrogen as well. So basically hydrogen cars almost entirely. BYD sold almost 550,000 cars globally in January to March, which is more than all of the passenger vehicle registrations in the UK in that period. I just wanted to jump in for 2 seconds to say thank you very much to anybody that has thought about joining on Patreon, or anybody that has thought about buying me a coffee or becoming a YouTube member. It touches me that people are so generous. Anybody that joins is really a part of a community, I think, which is awesome. And you are free to get in touch and say hello and have a chat and ask me questions. I'm really trying hard to make my full-time job making these videos for you all, and it takes a huge amount of time to research them to make sure that I'm giving you the truth that the mainstream media don't often give you, because they're a bit clickbaity at times. I strive to be as unbiased as I can be, and hopefully you're all enjoying these videos. So despite this success, Volkswagen CEO Oliver Bloom said during an event at the Shanghai Auto Show recently that not everything is about volume. I think maybe it is sometimes. And that the company aims to be the best international group in China. In response to BYD's success, Volkswagen plans to accelerate its efforts to electrify its product line in China. But it didn't go into detail. BYD shares are up 16% in value in Hong Kong this year, giving it a market value of $95 billion compared to Volkswagen Group's $77 billion, which is Volkswagen Group. That's crazy. That's not just Volkswagen brand, it's Volkswagen Group, which is what I was saying earlier. However, Tesla still holds the lead with a market value of $515 billion. BYD has been intensifying its push overseas, prioritizing Europe, Latin America, and markets around Asia. So the automaker does not currently have plans to sell its electric passenger cars in the US. I'm not too sure why. In addition, BYD aims to sell at least 3 million vehicles this year, possibly as many as 3.7 million, according to Bloomberg intelligence analyst Joanna Chen. The company has sold 550,000 vehicles in its first quarter this year, which is far shy of its projected 750 to 925,000. This isn't ideal because to hit their yearly target now, they're going to have to do better in the second, third, and fourth quarter as the year goes on. This will more than likely upset the share price later in the year, which isn't great news, although these things can quickly change, so we will see in 3 months to see how Q2 goes. In conclusion, BYD's success is a reflection of China's push toward new energy vehicles and the automaker's focus on new energy vehicles, which have become increasingly popular due to the country's efforts to reduce carbon emissions. Furthermore, the Chinese automaker has been intensifying its push overseas, which may lead to a significant increase in global market share in the coming years. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you found it interesting. If you enjoyed it, then please click the like button for me, and please feel free to leave any thoughts in the comments.